Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for participating in today's lesson. Okay, so for today, we will continue with our pulse in Unit 2. This one will be on page 26. So as usual, I have already provided you guys with the slides in our Telegram group, and you can also refer to your pulse book, which this one will be on page 26. So as you can see in my slide right here, this one is about a visit to King Arthur's Labyrinth. So these are the pictures that I took from the pulse book, so you can also use your pulse book to look at these pictures and also the text later on. Okay, you can also use the slides as well. As usual, I provide all the slides and the audio in our Telegram group. Okay, so basically this one is about a visit to King Arthur's Labyrinth. So I'm pretty sure that most of you have heard of the name King Arthur. King Arthur is a legendary king back in the medieval times. Medieval times adalah zaman pertengahan, abad pertengahan. So zaman-zaman dulu yang ada sorcery, ada Merlin, ada magic, ada dragon, and then ada castle. So those are during the medieval times. So this one is a visit to King Arthur's Labyrinth. What is King Arthur's Labyrinth? So we will have a look at the text later on. It is actually the tourist attraction that brings legend to life. So there is a place that is called King Arthur's Labyrinth. We will find out where it is and what it is. Okay, let's look at the next slide. Okay, before we go to the text, let's look at Chris' speech bubble and try to answer it on your own. Okay, I had a fantastic weekend with my family. What did you do at the weekend? So Chris is asking you, what did you do during the weekend? So you can answer these up to you. For example, I have already given some examples of activities that you do during the weekend. Especially now, we have to stay at home because the pandemic is still going on. So, for example, right here, spend time with family at home. So it is also considered as a weekend activity as well. So you spend quality time with your friends, meluangkan masa bersama keluarga. Watch movies at home. So right now you cannot go watch movies at the cinema, but you can still watch movies at home with your family. Another example is you sing karaoke with siblings at home. This is another way to have fun with your family at home. We try to do our best to have fun at home and not go out. And another one example is baking with sister. This is just another example. What you do, maybe you cook with your siblings, you help your mother cook. So example of weekend activities with that you do every weekend. Okay, so right now let's go to the text about King Arthur's Labyrinth. Okay, so these example of, okay, these are the photos of the King Arthur's Labyrinth. You can see here. Okay, this is what you will experience if you go to the King Arthur's Labyrinth. Okay, let's look at the text together. Okay, it is a tourist attraction. What is a tourist attraction? Tourist attraction is tarikan pelancong. So, okay, let's look at the first part of the information about King Arthur's Labyrinth. Travel into the past to the times of King Arthur at one of the most unusual tourist attractions in Wales. Okay, now we know that King Arthur's Labyrinth is in Wales. Okay, the name of the country is Wales. I have already exposed you guys with the country Wales. Okay, unusual tourist attraction is tarikan pelancong yang luar biasa. So if you go to King Arthur's Labyrinth, you will find out that the tourist attraction ni is lain daripada yang lain. Dia luar biasa. Okay. But who was King Arthur? Siapa King Arthur ni? He was a legendary king from medieval times. Dia adalah seorang raja. Okay. Legendary ni yang sangat hebat lah. Yang orang ingat. Okay. Legenda dalam bahasa Melayu. He was a legendary king from medieval times, abad pertengahan. He was a hero who won many battles and even fought dragons. Hero yang menang banyak peperangan, pertempuran dan juga pernah menentang dragons, naga. King Arthur's Labyrinth isn't a museum. It's not a museum. It's an underground adventure. Okay, Labyrinth ni is kalau dalam bahasa Melayu is a lorong, rangkaian lorong, and King Arthur's Labyrinth ni is underground. Dia di bawah tanah. So you akan turun ke bawah tanah, lalu lorong, dan bila awak lalu kat lorong tu, awak akan tengok banyak benda lah, akan experience benda. Okay, so first dia adalah satu adventure, satu pengembaraan bawah tanah. First, you descend underground into a large cave. So, you akan turun ke bawah tanah, masuk ke dalam a large cave, satu gua yang besar. Then, you can explore the cave with a guide. Okay, awak akan terokai gua tu dengan seorang pemandu pelancong, bukan sendiri. Who will tell you the story of King Arthur and his exciting life. The guide, pemandu pelancong tu akan memberitahu anda kisah mengenai King Arthur and also kisah hidup dia yang menarik. Okay, the experience is interactive. Interactive ni bukan sahaja, it means that you don't just walk and look at things. Interactive ni maknanya awak bukan saja take jalan dan lihat sahaja. Awak akan dapat experience yang berbeza. Interactive. You don't just hear about the tale of King Arthur. Awak bukan saja dengar je kisah King Arthur. You can see and hear his adventures too. Awak akan dapat lihat dan dengar dia punya pengembaraan King Arthur ni. And you might also see a Welsh dragon, but don't be scared. You akan tengok juga ada naga. Welsh ni adalah naga daripada Wales lah. Okay, tapi janganlah takut. Okay, don't forget to wear comfortable shoes for walking. Jangan lupa untuk pakai kasut yang selesa. This attraction is suitable for all the family. It's lots of fun for children, teenagers and adults. So, dia sesuai untuk semua peringkat umur. Memang akan rasa seronok bila pergi ke King Arthur's Labyrinth. Okay, so that is the information about the King Arthur's Labyrinth. Okay, next. Okay, right now, as usual, what you have to do is you have to write the new vocabulary. So here I give you 10 new vocabulary for you to copy and write the translation in bahasa. So we have labyrinth, which is rangkaian lorong. Medieval, I told you just now, which is abad pertengahan. Battle is apa? Pertempuran ataupun peperangan. Peperangan war, tapi battle is more to pertempuran. Underground is bawah tanah. Descent is turun ke bawah. Cave is it is gua. Tourist attraction is tarikan pelancong. Interactive is interactive lah dalam bahasa Melayu. Unusual is luar biasa. Explore is terokai. So this you have to copy and write the translation in bahasa Melayu. Next one. Okay. This one is exercise 1. Based on the text, based on the information about King Arthur's Labyrinth, you have to answer these 6 questions. Okay, I give you an example. For number 1, where is King Arthur's Labyrinth? In Wales. The answer is in Wales. I got the answer from the text, which is at the very top part of the text. Dekat sini. Okay? So that is where I got the answer for number 1. So you have to find the answers from the text. Okay. Question number 2. Who was King Arthur? Okay, who was King Arthur? Easy. Just find in the text. You can see right here is the keyword. Who was King Arthur? So you can find the answer over here. Okay. And then number 3, who can you explore the cave with? Dengan siapa awak boleh terokai gua ni? Okay, find the answer in the text. What might you see in the cave? Apa yang awak dapat lihat di dalam gua? What must you wear? Apa yang awak perlu pakai? Who is the attraction suitable for? Tarikan pelancong ini sesuai untuk siapa? Semua, all the answers are in the information text. And then exercise 2, you have to answer, would you like to visit King Arthur's Labyrinth? Why or why not? Give reason for your answer. So you follow the example given right here. Complete the sentence. Lengkapkan ayat tu. There are 2 options for you to answer. Okay, firstly, you can answer like this. Complete the reason. Complete the sentence with the reason. Like the example I give right here. I would really like to visit King Arthur's Labyrinth because, for example, because I am interested in medieval history. This is my example. Saya nak visit King Arthur's Labyrinth sebab saya tertarik dengan sejarah zaman pertengahan. Okay. Another option is if you don't want to visit the King Arthur's Labyrinth, I would not like to visit King Arthur's Labyrinth because, for example, because I think the story of King Arthur is not true. Sebab saya rasa kisah King Arthur ni adalah rekaan semata-mata. That is up to you. It's just an example. It's up to your opinion. So as usual, don't copy my reason. Come up with your own reasons. Pastikan ada sebab awak sendiri. Okay, and then the next one is you have to exercise 3 and 4 based on audio. Audio I share in the Telegram group, audio 1.33. Okay, listen to someone phoning for information about King Arthur's Labyrinth. Ada orang call untuk dapatkan maklumat mengenai King Arthur's Labyrinth, and then lengkapkan, complete the notes. Okay. Oh, ni ada typo kat sini. Okay, so King Arthur's Labyrinth open every day 10 AM to, I give an example right here, tapi dia terlari sikit. Siap, I edit. Okay, 5 PM, 10 AM to 5 PM. I already listened to the audio, so I know what time the King Arthur's Labyrinth operating hours. So 5 PM ni patutnya kat sini. Okay. It's supposed to be over here, 5 PM. Okay. Okay. So make sure you get your answers for tickets price, for children, for adults, where to buy the tickets at the Labyrinth, or sini you have to find the answer. Food available at the, okay, what's the answer? Listen to the audio and get the answers. And then for exercise 4, listen again and answer the question based on the audio as well. When is the boy going to visit King Arthur's Labyrinth? So I listened to the audio already, so I can answer the question. I give you an example for number 1. When is the boy going to visit King Arthur's Labyrinth? The answer is next weekend. So for question number 2 and number 3, who is he going with? Dia nak pergi dengan siapa? How is he going to travel there? Dia nak pergi dengan naik apa? Okay, so you have to listen to the audio and get the answer for number 2 and number 3. Answer in short like this, just simple. Okay, so that will be all for today's lesson. Make sure you do firstly you do the vocabulary, and then exercise 1, and then exercise 2, and then 3 and 4. Okay, so this one I already put up with you all, for you all the deadline. So don't forget, as usual, send a photo of your work to me on Telegram, and please follow the deadline. When is the latest for you to submit? And as a reminder for you and for your friends who have not joined, please remind them to join. Please remind them to participate and do their work. And just an information for you all, the school has already asked the teachers to get the names of the the students who have never attended. Sekolah dah minta dah nama pelajar yang tak pernah join PDPR. So tindakan, tak tahulah apa tindakan selanjutnya, tapi diorang dah minta lah nama. So make sure kawan-kawan, everyone please join the PDPR, tak kisahlah. Okay, kalau dekat Telegram ke, okay, Google Meet ke, watch the video ke, please send the please join and also send the photo of your work. Lambat pun tak apa, as long as you do. Okay, so that will be all for the lesson for today. Thank you so much for participating. I will see you all in the next lesson. Thank you and Assalamualaikum. Bye-bye.